Let's talk about something growth teams rarely get a straight answer on. Should you build CRO in-house or bring in an agency? Because on paper, in-house seems like a no-brainer. You've got the people, you know the brand, you move fast. But I've been on both sides, and the reality, there are blind spots in both models. Most teams don't realize how much money they're leaking until it's too late. So in this video, I'll walk you through the trade-offs that actually matter so you can avoid the common traps, protect your ad dollars, and build a testing program that actually sticks. Hey, I'm Idris from Clickaloo. We help mid to large B2C and D2C brands turn paid traffic into predictable revenue by fixing broken landing pages and building conversion systems that don't rely on guesswork. Before Clickaloo, I ran CRO in-house for one of the largest vehicle marketplaces in the US. So this isn't theory. I've been the guy trying to keep tests alive inside a giant organization, and now I'm on the outside helping teams make CRO actually work. And the first blind spot, it's hiding in plain sight. Let's break down what you really need to know before you pick a path. The case for in-house CRO. Let's start with the upside. An in-house CRO program can be incredibly powerful if it's built right. Your internal team knows your brand and product nuance, understands the historical why behind decisions, has direct access to tools and stakeholders, and can align tightly with product, brand, and development. That's a big advantage. Less ramp-up time, fewer handoffs, more context. But here's what most teams underestimate. Internal folks wear 5 hats. In CRO, it's usually hat number 6. We've worked with marketing leads who want to run tests but get pulled into campaigns, sales decks, reporting, vendor calls, you name it. And here's the trap. Testing slows, wins don't get implemented, learnings don't compound. Another trap, brand protection over performance. We've seen pages go untouched for years because that's what legal approved, or that's just the way we've always done it. You probably heard that too. So in-house CRO can work beautifully, but only if you've got leadership buy-in, dedicated, protected headcount, and a real system that supports experimentation. Without those, it becomes reactive, inconsistent, and way less valuable than it should be. Let's flip the script. Here's what a good CRO agency brings to the table, especially for growth stage and mid-market brands. Focus. Their only job is to find and fix friction, pattern recognition. They've seen dozens of funnels. Yours isn't special. Velocity. Testing is baked into the process, not squeezed in between sprints. Objectivity. They'll question things your team might not. We had one client with a full in-house team, marketing, dev, design, data, but no one was asking, why are 57% of users dropping off after clicking get quote? We asked it, ran a test, and unlocked $68,000 a month in revenue. That's the value of outside eyes with a CRO lens. Plus, agencies don't get pulled into internal chaos. Where's the steady drumbeat? Where's the next test? Why is this underperforming? What are users trying to tell us? But not every agency is built the same. If they're using a cookie cutter roadmap, or you're their 14th Zoom of the week, you won't get impact. You'll get outputs. And once that trust erodes, so does your momentum. So CRO agencies work best when you've got a solid brand or product foundation, you need dedicated testing horsepower, and your media spend is high enough that every point of lift really matters. Most people think the CRO decision is about cost or control, but here's the part no one tells you. The real cost is the cost of stalled experimentation. Here's what that looks like in real life. You launch a few tests, one wins, one flops, and then everything stalls. No process, no follow-up. Pages sit untouched. New offers launch without testing, and leadership stops even asking about CRO. Meanwhile, you're spending 6 figures on paid traffic, sending users into a funnel you haven't optimized in 8 months. That's the true cost. Lost momentum, lost trust, and lost revenue. It cuts both ways. Bad agency, you waste money and you blow your chance to try again. Weak in-house setup, you spin wheels and CRO dies in the dark. So the real question isn't who should do our CRO, it's how do we make it work long term? What if the answer isn't either or? We've seen hybrid models outperform both ends of the spectrum. Here's how we do it at Clickaloo. Your team owns brand, product, and MarTech. We own CRO strategy, UX friction, and test velocity. Together, we create a real feedback loop across teams. Sometimes we even train your team so you build that capability internally over time. This isn't outsource and forget. It's a true partnership. You get the context of your team, the focus of ours, and when those two lock in, that's when CRO becomes a revenue lever, not just a project. So if you're spending serious money on paid traffic and your conversion strategy feels more like a wish list than a system, let's fix that. At Clickaloo, we partner with B2C and D2C brands to find where your funnel's leaking revenue, design tests that solve the right problems, build testing engines that compound over time. We're not here to replace your team. We're here to help you make every click count. So if CRO still feels like hat number 6 on your to-do list, we should talk. Hit the link in the description. We'll do a no-pressure CRO strategy call and walk you through what's blocking conversions today. See you there.